The Iran-Israel conflict on June 17th and 18th wasn't just a regional struggle. It was a global chessboard, deeply influencing the United States' posture and sparking an unprecedented, unified response from the Muslim world. The United States, under President Donald Trump, adopted a complex, at times contradictory, stance. On June 17th, Trump demanded Iran's unconditional surrender and a real end to the war, stating he was not too much in a mood to negotiate. He abruptly left the G7 summit a day early to address the crisis, declaring, "I'm not looking at a ceasefire. We're looking at better than a ceasefire." Yet, amidst this aggressive rhetoric, Trump also signaled openness to diplomacy, mentioning the possibility of sending Vice President J.D. Vance and a special envoy to meet with Iranians. He affirmed U.S. support for Israel's defense militarily. The U.S. postured for deterrence and support. Aircraft and warships were shifted into and around the Middle East to protect Israel and respond to threats against U.S. installations. While the White House maintained the U.S. military had not directly participated in Israeli airstrikes, it confirmed intelligence and logistical support and assistance in shooting down Iranian missiles. A fierce debate raged regarding direct U.S. military involvement. While some, like intelligence advisor Brad Wenstrup, reiterated the no nukes for Iran stance, others, like Senator Tim Kaine, expressed deep reservations, fearing a wider war not in U.S. national security interests. A critical point is the bunker buster bombs, which Israel lacks, but might be necessary for deeply buried Iranian nuclear facilities, positioning the U.S. as the ultimate enabler or limiter of Israel's nuclear objectives. This underscores the profound implications of U.S. strategic decisions. U.S. officials reported that Iran had prepared missiles and equipment to strike U.S. bases in the region if the United States joined Israel's air campaign. 3 drones were indeed launched toward a U.S. base in Iraq on June 17th and shot down, highlighting the extreme risk of direct confrontation. On June 17th, 21 to 22 Arab and Muslim nations, led by Egyptian Foreign Minister Badr Abdelhadi, collectively condemned Israel's airstrikes on Iran. This coalition included countries from Turkey to Pakistan and Saudi Arabia to Sudan, many of whom are U.S. allies. They unequivocally condemned the Israeli attacks as flagrant violations of international law, emphasizing the importance of respecting national sovereignty. Their collective message was clear: an immediate cessation of Israeli military operations, an advocacy for comprehensive de-escalation, and a push for a ceasefire. A key focus was nuclear non-proliferation. The joint statement called for Israel to refrain from targeting Iran's IAEA-safeguarded nuclear facilities and urged all nations, specifically Israel, to join the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, NPT. They stressed that diplomacy is the only path out of confrontation. The broad coalition also highlighted the conflict's far-reaching economic implications, including disrupted global supply chains, rising oil and gold prices, and disrupted air traffic, especially over Gulf states. This collective awareness could compel greater international pressure for de-escalation. Iran itself reportedly requested Oman, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia to pressure President Trump for an immediate ceasefire. Beyond governments, public rallies condemning Israeli strikes were held globally, from Latin America to Europe and Asia. World leaders, including Cuban and Turkish presidents and the UN Secretary-General, urged an end to the attacks, emphasizing that peace and diplomacy must prevail. The intricate interplay of support, deterrence, and diplomacy from the U.S., coupled with the unified call for de-escalation from the Muslim world, underscores the immense stakes and global implications of this ongoing conflict. The world watches, hoping for a path to stability.